Hey guys, Shadow Slayer here, and welcome back to Vane. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm told that's actually what the sky looks like without all the light pollution. I don't know, but that's kind of sad because my sky does not look anything like this. Anyway, so last time we went out, we did a whole bunch of A-frame houses. We came back, we got some things set up. I cleaned up the base a lot. I organized it. I scrapped some stuff. I threw some farm plots down. I think I threw a sprinkler down or two as well. And so we've got some good stuff going on there. I'll show you all that once we get started. Today, though, we're going to start by sleeping 12 hours. No, we'll do 10 hours. And in case you're wondering why we're getting experience, I started a whole bunch of wood planks, reinforced wood planks, and metal brackets so that we could do some walls eventually. Now, I'm also not disillusioned to believe we're going to do the walls today. You need an awful lot of wood planks to do that, and we don't have quite that many. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of hearts. There we go. Do a little bit of cooking. Where's my cooking oil? Thought I had some. Oh, that's not good. Cooking oil. There we go. It's all frozen, but there we go. We'll do a couple fried meat. Ooh, we got a nice smell going. Go ahead and get some water, and then we run back over here. It doesn't take very long to make the fried meat, so I don't want to burn it. Burning it would suck. See, 45% hunger satiation, that's awesome. There we go, there's one. We will go ahead, make another one. We can make 4 of them apparently. Cool. We have 5 pounds of cooking oil left in there, that's good. I don't think as we've done all that much cooking at this point in the series, so we probably don't have a lot of cooking skill either. Go. We do have stats, so once we're done doing the fried meat, we'll do the stats. We'll eat our breakfast, we'll have our drink, and then we're going to get out on the road. And we're going to go and try and see what that hook is. I think it was hook-shaped. Let's look at that. No, it wasn't hook-shaped. Not really. But. And when we come back to the base, I'll do a little bit of a walkthrough on everything that I changed up, everything that I did. And we'll start planting some crops. Because that's the other thing I did is I made 9 farm plot blocks. Go ahead and turn that off. Don't want to blow a breaker, right? Might help if we grab the hearts. Why are these different? I'm confused, but whatever. We're satiated. Go ahead and drink to our stomach's content. Speaking of which, fellow gamers, if you're watching this channel, we're all about taking care of ourselves as well. Are you hydrated? Have you eaten breakfast? Or lunch, or whatever time it is out where you are? If you haven't, go and grab a snack. You pause the video, you go grab a snack or a drink or whatever, you come back. Alright? We're all about taking care of ourselves here at this channel, as best you can anyway. Close that. You may notice right now that the solar panels have been moved. That was deliberate. They weren't getting enough sun in the morning, so I moved them from that roof to this one. Elsewise, everything is the same. Now, let's get our butts on the road. Let's just make sure we have our cot. Of course we do. We got a tent, a sleeping bag, and a chair. You can sleep anywhere. Especially with this rig. You can throw a tent down on top of the truck. That's right. You can do that. And maybe you should. Alright, just go ahead and look both ways. Mr. Deer, you are an awfully tempting target for my bumper. However, that's not what we're about today. Where are we? Oh, you know what? Yeah, not that tracks. Remove battery, insert battery, just like that. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Let's just pull through. What is that? Oh, that's... Never mind. I'm a bit numptish this morning. Apparently haven't had enough coffee. Oh, there goes the fence. We're doing so well. That's okay. Probably clear that body out of point. We are headed north. We want to go all the way to the end and come back down. So we're just going to go ahead and stay on this road. Oh, right, skill points. We wanted to do skill points too. That's fine. We'll do skill points. Got into some adventures in my single-player game with this. We might see it in this playthrough. We might not. You can get into some wild shenanigans if you're pulling 3 or more cars. If you've got 3 in a chain. You can do 3. I wouldn't even try 4. Apologize for that if you heard a short noise. So that's the world boundary. And we got something up here. Well, let's see what this is. Because I don't recall as we've actually hit this place. It's not marked, so Probably not. Let's see what this is. Wide open fence, couple of wasters. I wonder if this is the garbage. Because they got one of those on the eastern side. Ooh. This is a repair place. Okay, we got some raw stone powder. We got lots of raw limestone. And that reminds me, we're going to have to hit a cemetery at some point and scrap some tombstones. And that is a later us problem, but we're going to need some tombstones or something in order to keep up on this maintenance. We got a sledgehammer, scissors, claw hammer, I guess. We could take the claw hammer. Rotten plum? Nah, get that garbage out of here. Welding wire. There we go. Power drill. We need that. Lithium battery. That's some good stuff right there. We can scrap the record player. It would be nice if these clocks were visible from a distance. Slightly visible. And it would be nice if they actually, like, the hands moved to display the time. That would be really amazing. I don't know if the developers are watching us YouTubers play this, but small little quality of life thing. And it would mean the world to the player base. Then you're not always trying to go up to the clock and read it. So, just be nice, right? Again, not super necessary, I guess, but would be nice. You know what? We're going to take all that as is. Floodlight, record player, keyboard, scrap all that, because I don't want to deal with it later. We are going to scrap these pallets because you have a chance of getting a fair amount of nails with every pallet. Certainly not an awesome chance, but you know, we are getting some nails. That's the goal. We're going to need nails and we're going to need screws in order to build our fence. Handheld radio. We'll take that. I think that's more of a thing in multiplayer. I know you can use them as you would in... I think it gives you more locational audio or I don't know. It doesn't make much of a difference to me because I don't have a headset. So if I can hear something, it's always coming out at full strength, no matter what it is or where I am. So, I don't know. Remember, in our world, stuff that spawns on surfaces respawns, but stuff that is in boxes does not. So we absolutely... Cool. Nice. We absolutely could go, and if we were here in the world and on the other side of the map, we could hit hardware store. I guess that's not even there. Strange that. We could go hit the hardware store and we would be able to get more tools from the hardware store as long as they were sitting on the counter. That's where they spawned. We could go and do that. We're not going to do that, but we could. Radio transmitter. We will take that. Nothing in there. No schematics, but that's okay. Speaking of schematics, that is something else we have to do when we get back to base. I wound up going up to the top of the lumberyard to get some wood and stuff. Discovered that there was, in fact, 2 whole warehouses. Standard. Nice. Standard. Wash seeds, scrap, wood plank, we'll take the muck tub. And I wound up just going ahead and looting that. And in the process of looting all that, wound up finding an absolute ton of schematics. I didn't learn any of them because I wanted to share the learning process with you guys, but I did put them in the box with all the other schematics, so when we get back to base, we will absolutely go through that schematic box and we will learn all the schematics we can, which is probably quite a few of them, given how much crafting and all that other experience I've gotten off camera just organizing the base and clearing stuff out. So we'll put these. Not very good. Anything in here? Not much. Here with that. Couple compression bandages. Scrap that too. Oh, we got a locked box here. Garbage in it. Rude. Scrap. Sure, we'll take the bolt cutters. We are almost at this point where we are reaching the end of the point where we would want to retain all the stuff that we're finding. Welding helmet. Now, there we go. Just gonna scrap those for the screws. Porta Johns never stood a chance. Feed, eggplant seeds, heavy bolts, iron scrap, work light, and a basketball. Take the basketball. Can we scrap any of these? No. Just a reminder, empty the trash if you don't want to retain a whole bunch of rotten food. Here's seeds? No seeds. And no seeds in that either. Cardboard scrap, paper scrap, and then we can go ahead and destroy that. Oh, we're chocolate. Now remember, containers do not respawn, so we can feel free to scrap all of these. Throw those in there. Let's go ahead and scrap one. 6 iron scrap? I don't know if that's necessarily worth it, but you know what? Might as well. Oh, heavy bolts. That might actually be worth it. Oh, hey, buddy. You pet the deer. Not after meat today. Let's just make sure we got all this over here. We got chicken feed, that. Standard. We'll take the standard. Light bulb. We still have this whole ass building to go. Oh, no. This is... Yeah, no, we went through that one. Oh, fox. There we go. On the road again. We'll be keeping our eyes open for anything we might want to check out. Side paths we might find. Ooh, as I was saying, ran into some really wacky physics in my solo game. We might see that here because we are going to be doing some towing at least. But oh my goodness, we got so much, or I got so much damage. In fact, it almost killed me every time it happened. There was one time I walked away with 1 health left. Oh my god! Right? Ooh, what's this? Oh, we got some water. What is this? Where are we? They dead. Thank you. Nope. Not interested in that at all. Nope. We want to get our hands on some winter clothes, so if we find heavy clothing like that, we are going to take it. Oh, soft leather, compression bandage, yeah, we'll take all that. This seems like it might have had something thrown under it. Let's see. Damn it. Corn. Take that. Compression bandage. Wood logs. We'll just take all that. Side table. Not too much going on over here. Oh, yes, that's still good too. I don't know as we have some of those. Cauliflower seeds, wet cat food, large cooking pot. Taking on one of those too. Hunting vest. Snow pants. Alright then. Compression bandage, cucumber seeds, portable cot. We'll take that. Pan pea, sweet potato seeds. Another baseball bat all day. There we go. Got some lights over there. Don't know why. Glass. Bean soup, kerosene canister. That's big. If we need to use kerosene heaters, which probably will. Another hunting vest. That's good. You know what? Let's grab one of the beds, because we don't have a bed. So we'll grab that. We'll throw that on top of the truck. We should be fine using that. Let's see if there's anything under here. There's absolutely not, but that's okay. Carrot. We can't scrap this? There we go. There we go. Fridge compressors. We're going to need those to build freezers and stuff of our own. Freezers we can find right now were pretty decent, but we're going to want to build our own, just because it is way better than the ones you can find. Well, I can't necessarily say way better, because there are coolers that at least come close. But before we do that, we want to get the vehicle over here. I hear it. Oh, there it is. Sheriff? Now, we probably could put this inside the truck, but I think it's going to be better on top of it. We are going to dismantle the gas generator. Ooh, advanced components. Nice. Throw all those in there. And then we're going to take our truck around. We're going to do the same thing here. I don't think we can move that one, and we can't scrap it, so it's useless to us. We need stove elements. Ooh, wait, hang on. I wonder if we could get an air tank out of here. Holy smokes, look at all that rubber scrap. Air tank, rebreather, muck tub. We are super chockered now. That's okay though, we got like 4 air tanks out of that. That's great. That is amazing. I think you can refill them at the tire filling stations. Oh, we got an A-frame over there. So good. That tree is apparently real. Oh, can't go that way. Whoa, what the hell? Is that a golf course? That absolutely is a golf course. That's hilarious. Take all the logs we can get our hands on. Comic book, thread. We can get any fridge compressors. That's okay though. Canned corn. 9mm rounds, arrows, night crawlers, flare gun. Nice. The small scrap metal sheets are way more worth it than some of the other scraps. So be around 5:30. Setting up shop for the night here. Motorcycle there. Whoa! Steel wool. Nice. That'll allow us to paint one of our cars. I've heard there's problems painting the panel lines. If we get more than one steel wool, we'll give it a shot. Everything from they don't retain the color to doctrine. Everything from they don't change color at all. So we'll give it a shot. We'll save before we do, and if it's a waste, well, average protection. Scrap that fridge. Again, no clean wipes. Nice. No negative bag. With light bulb. You gotta start remembering to do that. Light bulbs aren't super difficult to come by, but you need them in large quantities when you need them. So we'll try and get our hands on a few of those. Could you imagine being in one of those little cabins there? is all of a sudden somebody's golf ball comes through your window. Want an SUV? I'm not completely sold on needing an SUV. Wait a fridge compressors, huh? Need that. You know what? Let's shut down the truck. Since we are here, we got a bed right there, so we'll shut down the truck. Maybe get rid of this body. There we go. We will... do we have any food on us? Unknown. We should have a heart, right? In the truck? Let's go find out. If we have a heart in the truck, we'll be fine. Sure, we probably do. Let's put these in there, and then we'll go... fried heart. There we go. Real good. Alright. Some sleep. We'll get our rest up, and let's say... what do you figure? 10 hours? 10 hours should be good. That'll take us to about 5 in the morning. And then we'll go ahead and drink that. These little cabins have some fairly decent loot. I think the cabins actually have better loot than the A-frames. Oh, we got some capacitors out of that. We got an SUV there. Don't need any of that crap. Where? Oh, they're probably inside. Right here, man. Nope. Crawlers, compression bandage. We don't need a spear with a marshmallow. Come on, man. Give us some good loot. Oh! 4% bad. We'll have to actually get that home in pretty good time. We might not even make it, but we'll try. I don't think we really need the SUV here. It'd be nice, but I don't know. How much storage does that have? 600. No. We don't need that. There's a 600 weight and a 700 weight SUV. If we were going to take the V, we would want the 700. We're not actually even sure what the difference is between the two of them visually. If they're so. Go tackle box. There we go. Glow stick, good for underwater. And then I'm given to understand there will be parts of the game that will be underwater, so we're going to want that. Nothing there. Did. Wait. No, he's not. What the hell? Bonk. Oh, you know what we should do? I don't know how many times you're required to wash yourself in order to get actually clean. I just do it 4 times whenever that comes up. Ooh, a lantern. Nice. Those are super good. They're not quite as good as the headlamp, but they are close. Nice, another lantern. Oh my god, 3 lanterns in the same... Were these guys miners? Like, you would think, right? With that many... Oh, didn't even pick the footlocker. There we go. Coffee pot. No. Jacket. Did we get all this? I did. I'm not going to spend a ton of time breaking down everything, but I do want to break down the gas generators and stuff like that, just to get those parts from them. But obviously, we want to stick to the more exciting stuff, right? But those capacitors and gas tanks and stuff, they're pretty important. So I know some of you might be screaming in the comments right now, "Now turn off the truck, you're wasting gas." It's not that big. There we go. Kerosene canister, nice. Soft leather, nothing there. A couple of the videos I've seen, there's been weapons cases under the bed. I have no idea where, if those are a fixed location or if they're random chance or whatever. Don't know. So I'm just scrapping all the beds, moving all the beds, just to make sure we're not missing it. Let's go ahead and destroy this. We might have to scrap the full-size fridges to get compressors. But we do need compressors. We need 2 compressors for every freezer we want to build. Now I will say that those ice things that we have, the ones that we got from the grocery or the corner stores and stuff, those have a 250 weight, and the one we can build is 300. Now it is 50 pounds, but 250 is nothing to sneeze at when you consider that a lot of the other ones have variants of 100 or 50 or 75. Get wrecked. Let's take the whiskey. I wish there was a scrap all button. Nice puffer jacket. Another heavy one. The crawlers. We need those for fishing. No pants. There. Got that. No point in wasting them. Jesus, we're up to 1,000 pounds already. If I'm not mistaken, we're playing on standard loot right now. And this is just wild. That's a lot of loot. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about it because I'm sure that we're going to wind up using it. I am not nearly as efficient as the pros, as it were. Piston assembly, weed eater, back up the town bridge. Oh, real good. And we've made our way around lake. And we'll keep going. It's been a couple days, but we'll keep going. That took us 1 day. We'll go this way. And how do we get into that? What is this? This is residential, surely. Oh, my bad. What is this? We got a lawnmower. Oh, excellent. We got a lawnmower blade. I think you need 2 of those for the Colossal, which I don't think we have the recipe for yet, but at some point we will, or at least we hope we will. Shovel. We're gonna need that eventually. Hacksaw, seeds, witness those. Usually they're up there. Take the charcoal, destroy the tarp, scrap that. Oh, excuse me. I have 1 lockpick remaining. We get to feel pretty. Nice. With light bulb, take light bulb, as we will likely not be coming back here. So yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not by any means advocating smoking in real life. Don't smoke, guys. It's not worth it. As someone who does smoke, it is not worth it. And I wish I could get my thing. Oh, nice. You know what? We want the cookie jar. It serves absolutely no purpose other than to look. Come on, man. Cookie jars are a vital piece of happiness. Broth, cookies. Fridge compressor? Nope. Didn't get anything out of that either. Rude. So in order to make kerosene heaters, you will require heating elements, stove heating elements, which you can only get, at least at the start of the game, by oh my god, my brain is failing me. You can only get by scrapping stoves early on. Later, you can find a schematic for it. We may even have one at the base, because we got 20 schematics. I think we pulled a total of 20 out of it, between that upper section and whatever else, but I don't know if we got that one, and I know that there was some duplicate. Interesting point of fact, when they start doing the whole PC and trader things, I hope that the devs will make it so that there's some types of quests where you'll get a schematic or something, and it's guaranteed to be one that you don't have, right? That would be super cool. Tough lock. Oh man. There we go. That will require us to put everything in here. There we go. Walnuts, fruit granola. So we're just going to grab everything on these shelves. And then anything that is 4 or more % bad, we will put in. We will actively check this. Wait, have I already been through here? I might have been. I think I might have been. That's a diesel pump. I don't know if that actually matters. I think we came through here already. Must have been at a very much earlier point in our playthrough. Propane. What is this? All protected by a ton of barbed wire. Oh. No! Oh! Got some magazines. Cars in here. There's toolboxes. Probably nothing super spectacular in here. Yeah. I'll take the scissors. Just because you need them for lock picks. Wow. Oh my god! Is this... Oh my. Double barrel shotguns. Oh my, so many of those. Oh my god, look at all these mods. Rifle suppressors, pistol suppressors, red dot sights. Oh man, there's so much good stuff in here. Taser cartridges. Come on now. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's how you're supposed to do it, is just smash the glass. Well, we got 1 ammo shelf that respawns anyway. Oops. Because I think if you destroy the shelves, stuff doesn't respawn. Okay, seriously? Come on, man. Really? We checked that on our way in. How many friends did we call? But we're going out that way anyway, so... 200 pounds of weapons. That's actually pretty lit. We will come back here. Because... No. Sorry, dude. Not interested in hanging around and playing. Where are we going? It's about 2 in the afternoon. We should probably head back to base. Real good. Well, we found a gas station and a weapons store, so pretty good that. I'm just saying, we'll drive back to base and I'll see you when we get there, unless something interesting happens along the way. Guys, real good. We made it back. Nothing too interesting happened. In fact, nothing at all interesting happened. We're apparently not very far from there, so that's the Guns and More. That's the Maple Mart. I wish you could change the color of markers, because that is super hard to see on the map. So yeah, we're up here in our base. We still haven't done those stats yet. You know what? Let's do all of that stuff now, right before we end the video. I'll take a second, because we found a treasure trove of schematics and stuff over in that warehouse. You look at all those schematics. Oh my goodness. Alright, so... requires cooking of 10, Oh, see, we have the stove heating elements. We have a schematic for radio receiver, which we also can't use right now. We have 2 nail schematics. Just ridiculous. This is the first save that I've actually played where I found the nail schematic, and then I find 2 of them. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not complaining, but the nails and screws schematic you would think would be fairly common, since any industrial location you should be able to find a schematic like that. Schematic for a hammer, let's go ahead and read that. We'll go ahead and read the flashlight. Circular saw blade, absolutely, we'll read that. Bow, we need repair skill, that's okay. Sauces and spreads, I'm pretty sure these are all cooking books. Yeah, so we'll get on that eventually. Let's go ahead and do our stats. Oh, we got so many stats. You're hitting the game, man, come on. Alright, so, oh my goodness. I can only take these at 50. I feel like limber is probably the way to go, right? Oh, we could take batter. Maybe that just means you have to be at least 50 to get that one. Well, that's not so bad. Instruction, we have 78. We're going to have 2 perk points here. I feel like House Inspector might be the play. But you know what? I'm not seeing anything I really want. If this game has taught me anything, it's that you don't necessarily want to use all your perk points when you don't have to. Cost Cutter. I feel like Improviser might be the play. We're only going to get 2 more perk points, so let's leave that one. Dismantling. What do we got? We got Banquet, Paper Shredder, Percy's Assistant. I want Perseus's Assistant. I feel like that's the play. You have a 1 in 4 chance to receive an extra 25% more yield than you normally would. I feel like that is definitely the play. Driving. Banked P gain, and this one might be good. I feel like that one might be the play, especially since we're going to be going into mechanical. We haven't taken any points for that because there's nothing decent to take, as far as I can tell anyway. We got any more? Yeah, we got a point in vitality. Let's go ahead and spend that. We're going to bank it. The clean skin is a good one, but we haven't been really looking at a whole lot of problems with infections, so maybe if we start encountering some problems, we'll... So we got construction, crafting, and mechanical that we don't have. We haven't spent our perk points on. Let's go ahead and, you know what? We're going to have to ski. Right, and we were going to do a tour of the base before we left off. I'll just leave that open for now. So, one of the things I've done is I've put up some storage, obviously. I think we actually did that on screen. But I built another fabrication bench, advanced workbench. And our sink is now here as well, so doing good there. We have a lot of planks, right? And everything's still looking good here. If you come out back here, I'm thinking I'm going to plant a couple rows of apple trees right down the middle here. And we'll throw some sprinklers in there, because apparently you do need to water trees, even though nature is supposed to take care of that for you. Looking in here, this is going to be our greenhouse, so to speak. I have soil bags here. We got to do that before we wind up forgetting about it. So, actually, you know what? We could probably do that right now, because there's not too much else to show. Dirt. Oh, those 2 must be the ones that were there by default. There we go. Got all our dirt planted. Now, these will absolutely reach. As long as I'm standing outside of the poles, I should be okay. I shouldn't get wet. And the campfires will keep them warm in the winter. I'm actually not sure. We could probably get away with just 1 in each. Went overboard with those, I think. There we go. In theory, this should mean that we're only going to be heating or fueling 4 campfires instead of trying to fuel 8. I'm not sure how long wood lasts in a campfire, but I do know how much wood I don't have. So let's go ahead and hit the truck. Yep, there we go. Now this is all hooked up to the panel, I believe. Should be. They're all hooked up to the panel. Alright, let's get... Oh, we can target the sprinkler from there. Now the reason we want a whole bunch of pumpkin is because grilled pumpkin is awesome. It's amazing. But we do want other stuff as well. And to that end, we are going to plant all the corn seeds that we can. We're going to plant all the carrot seeds that we can. And, you know what? Bloody barrel here. Or not. Wait, what? Batteries. Where's my seeds? Surely I have seeds tucked aside here somewhere. I think I put them out here in a box, right? I don't know why I put them in the box. There we go. Is that all of my seeds, though? Nope. Interesting. Now, I don't think I put them in here, but I suppose it's not outside the realm of possibility. Well, we have very little seeds. We're going to have to hit a farm or two, or at least try and find one or two. Carrot seeds. We'll get a good spread of whatever we can. There we go. And it's just in time for nightfall. Grab our bed. We'll move it into the sleeping area. And I would call that a very successful day. Look at that. We've got our cookie jar too. Everybody likes cookies. Yeah, we'll throw it over there. And I think we'll keep our seeds. You know what? We're going to keep all our seeds in this toolbox here. There we go. Alright guys. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe if you like what we're doing here. And feel free to drop me a comment. And what do you think? What would you like to see in the base? Right? Is there a specific item, or is there a setup, or do you even have an idea of how we could organize more efficiently? I'd take that too. So you guys think about that. Drop your comments down below. Take care of yourselves. Don't let the zombies bite. Remember, stay hydrated, especially in this season. It's summer. It's getting hot. And we want all of you to be safe. So, y'all have a good one. And we will see you in the next video.